Speaking of the World Series, can we talk about Shohei Ohtani? Shohei the Gambler Ohtani, perhaps? If you guys don't know, Shohei Ohtani was, I suppose, accused of doing some illegal gambling. Not necessarily on his own matches, but it's not legal in California. Up to $4 million, I guess. And right now, the story is that his interpreter was gambling without his knowledge, and that he gave his interpreter the money, because it came from his account, to pay off his debts. That is the story. That's a very convenient, it may be true. Again, I'm only learning about this today. That may be true, but it's also very convenient for a super megastar to have a story where they were unaware and not complicit with his good friend doing this gambling without his knowledge. Yeah, but we will see. 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 I can't believe Shohei Ohtani's interpreter got in over his head gambling. I'm not sure how this could happen. MGM Resorts, official partner of the MLB. FanDuel, official partner of MLB. BetCris, official partner of MLB. DraftKings, official partner of the MLB. How are they all official partners, bro? Yeah, there's no history of any sports champion doing illegal gambling. Why would it happen now? Exactly. Exactly. Much like Michael Jordan before him, Shohei Ohtani is 100% innocent. I mean, as far as I could tell, as long as he didn't bet on baseball, especially his own games, you know, I don't really give a shit. It's not my fucking thing, but it is illegal, you know, so he has to deal with that. And I assume he's trying to, I think his attorneys are kind of making sure he doesn't fucking take any of the fall. Yeah, here's what I'm saying. There's a non-zero chance that Shohei Ohtani has a Michael Jordan-sized gambling problem, and Ippei, his translator, is such a great friend that he's taking the fall. There may be the situation this guy's his longtime friend and translator, and it's like, bro, someone's got to jump on this sword. Someone's got to do this because I got a lot at stake here. This was great. I saw this. MLB and Ohtani pinning his $4 million gambling debt on Ippei.
They expect one of us in the wreckage, brother. Oh, they expect one of us in the wreckage, brother.
I don't know. Listen, I don't know. I'm just saying it's very convenient. You know, it's just so perfectly working out that he has zero implication. Ohtani, he's stealing my money. Translator, Shohei wants to thank you for coming to the game today, Angels fans and having... It is true that like all of his conversations go through this translator. How can we know what's true and what isn't? What's this? Representatives of Dodgers superstar Shohei Ohtani on Wednesday accused his interpreter of engaging in massive theft of the ball player's funds to place bets with an allegedly illegal bookmaker who was targeted of federal investigation. So he stole Ohtani's funds. Oh, the lawyers made that claim after the Times learned that Ohtani's name had surfaced in the investigation of Matthew Bauer. Interesting. I don't know. I hope more comes out. I hope more comes out. Actually, you know what? Hot take. If it was just him gambling on games that aren't his, I hope less comes out. Ohtani, baby. Let's go. Let him play. Let him play. Let Ippei off the hook too. They already lost 4 million. Let it ride. Let him double or nothing. This comment sums the whole story up pretty well. So here's what happened, according to Ippei ESPN. All right, Ippei incurred gambling debts to an illegal bookmaking operation in California. That was under federal investigation. During the investigation, Shohei's name and Ippei popped up in relation to registered bookmaking, as multiple large wire transfers from Shohei's account were made to the bookie. This got out, which led to reporters asking about it. Ohtani's reps, upon questioning, told ESPN that Ohtani had transferred funds of $4.5 million to cover his translator's gambling debts. They were sent from Ohtani's account to an associate of the bookmaking operations chief money dude, Matthew Boyer. Ohtani's reps then put Ippei out in front of ESPN for a 90-minute interview last night, which resulted in him explaining in great detail that he had a gambling addiction. Okay. Obviously, Ohtani wasn't happy about it, and he said he would help me out to make sure I never do this again, and he decided to pay it off for me. I want everyone to know Shohei had zero involvement in betting. I want people to know that I did not know this is illegal. I learned my lesson the hard way. I will never do sports betting again. All right, listen, all I'm saying is it wouldn't surprise me to know that Shohei Ohtani had a little more knowledge than this indicates, and that the lawyers are doing their job, which is they had a hard talk with this guy. And they're like, hey, you better fucking. After Ohtani agreed to pay the debts, Ippei said Ohtani logged into his computer and sent the transfers while he watched in installments over a few months. They added loan to the description field. Obviously, he was asked why Ohtani didn't just give him the money instead of paying it from his accounts. And as we would all be thinking, Ohtani didn't want his translator to take that money and gamble it away, which is fair. Your friend has gambling debts. It's just so funny though. Your friend tells you you're $4.5 million in the hole, and so you hook up your account to the gambling, to the bookie directly and start depositing. However, Ippei recanted the statement the next day and said Ohtani had no knowledge of his gambling debts and had not transferred the money to the bookmaker's associate. Okay, see, I bet this would still cause Ohtani to get in trouble, so they try to double down even more. Bro, Ohtani, you like to gamble a little bit. It's not a big deal, bro. You like to play some bets on some basketball games. That's not a big deal. Ohtani's spokesman also disavowed Ippei's account prior to it coming out and instead said that Ohtani's lawyer would issue a statement. He's going to be facing legal issues given that the money came directly from his account. So they're setting up the defense that someone moved this money without my permission. I see. Yeah, okay. We end up with the statement from Burke Pretler LLP, which are Shohei's legal representatives. They have 1-star reviews on Google. In the course of responding to recent media inquiries, we have discovered that Shohei has been the victim of a massive theft. Okay, but you know what? That makes me think maybe this guy's original recollection is maybe more accurate. Maybe he did, or maybe they both gambled. Do you know what I'm saying? Maybe it was mostly his translator, but he gambled a little bit, and then this guy covered all his bets. It's tough to say, bro. It's tough but it seems likely that he knew of it, at least. Ippei placed bets on international soccer matches and some other sports, but never baseball. That's the only thing I'd be worried about. Again, the only thing that'd be crazy is if Shohei was like Shohei or Ippei, which would still be a little too close for comfort. If they're betting on their own games or betting on games they can influence the outcome of, that's rigged and that's cheating and that's terrible and that's bad and could probably should lead to like excommunication from the sport if that was the case. But if they're betting on things that are like games they can't control, it doesn't really matter. It's like the leagues are all promoting gambling, bro. It's crazy just because it's not legal in California. How did the bookie let him run it up to 4.5 million without any payments or collateral? Well, if it's Shohei, it would be no problem. They know he's good for it. If it's Ippei's translator, that makes less sense. One way or another, this is going to be litigated. Shohei is going to be involved, and whoever told Ippei to sit in front of ESPN and give a tell-all was not a lawyer. That's actually so true. Yeah, the fact that they went on ESPN right after is fucking crazy. Anyway, pretty big sports news. Obviously, a lot of memes about it. But at the end of the day, Shohei is so beloved. And the worst possible interpretation of this, assuming they don't have any baseball games in the bet, is that he's a gambler with 4 million. Like Michael Jordan did that. He's still the GOAT. I don't think it's a big deal. I don't think it's gonna hurt him too much. That's the worst possible interpretation. Ippei going to federal prison as the fall guy to cover up Shohei Ohtani's gambling addiction. Is this even a federal crime? Assuming, well, I guess if they say he stole it. If the story becomes that Ippei stole $4.5 million from Shohei Ohtani and then gambled it, that's bad.
I fucking love you, man. Love the shit out of you, man. This is for you.
Ippei burning Shohei's entire $2 million salary this year on a 20-leg parlay. They were interacting this morning. They're laughing about it. Damn, Shohei, I guess we're screwed. They traced the 4.5 million back to our gambling ring. I guess we'll have to turn ourselves in now.
We?
That's funny. Bro, I mean, they just can't let a legend down, dude. The guy's got decades of money printing ahead of him. It would be such an own goal. Bro, it is absolutely that Shohei Ohtani was gambling and bro's gonna go up. I guarantee this doesn't happen. I would take that. I would gamble on that. I'd put $1 million that Shohei Ohtani doesn't say a day in prison, bro. I'll tell you that. Not one day. This dude's too beloved. He's getting a pardon. Presidential pardon if he's got it. This dude's not going to prison. Zero shot, dude. He's a fucking legend in 2 countries. America's pastime, Japan's pastime. He can fucking pitch and he can hit. But if anything, it would be Biden would love for there to be an opportunity to pardon him. This would be good for Biden's poll numbers, dude. If right before the election, Biden pardons Ohtani and has a handshake press conference with him, that would be, yeah, I mean, again, as far as all the accusations seem to say is that somebody with Ohtani's money gambled $4.5 million on non-baseball sports games, which again, in many states is totally fine, just not in California. I sure have heard of these people. Ohtani's currently, what, the most famous, best baseball player in the world? Highest paid athlete, signed the biggest deal, with 700 million. Fucking, he's just omega goated. He makes $2 million a year. Yeah, but it's all deferred. He's not. And also, you're not counting sponsorships. He's making plenty. He's not broke. Not even rich broke. $2 million a year.